Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump's statements on his plans for over there. Trump was on Air Force One and chatting with reporters when he veered off script and certainly veered off what was supposed to be publicly discussed about a phone call he had with the King of Jordan. Jordan's release on the call was normal diplomatic speak. It was about achieving peace, security, and stability. Blah, blah, blah. Unsurprisingly, Trump didn't stick to the script and publicly said he asked the king to take in more refugees. Currently, Jordan reportedly has more than 2 million refugees from Palestine from the various cycles over the decades. Trump said, quote, "I said to him, I'd love you to take on more because I'm looking at the whole Gaza Strip right now and it's a mess. It's a real mess." Okay, so for this part, no harm, no foul, diplomatically speaking. Despite criticisms and critiques that would have poured in from this part alone, it could easily be waved away. But that wasn't his only statement. He went on to say he'd be talking with Egypt's president and would ask Egypt to take in some as well. And then he said, quote, "You're talking about 1.5 million people. And we just clean out that whole thing." He went on to add that the removal of Palestinians from the area could be permanent or temporary. So obviously, there's a lot to talk about with this, from phrasing and terminology to intent to political, moral, and ethical implications. That's going to be everywhere. The commentary on this is probably going to dominate the weekend. We're going to cover the part that we always cover, the foreign policy. The odds are that both Jordan and Egypt will decline to accept the population of Gaza. So the question from a foreign policy perspective is why? Because there has been no peace reached. That means the Palestinian organizations that are fighting will still want to continue their fight. That means the likelihood of cross-border operations originating in Jordan or Egypt from the new Palestinian population would be high. Neither Jordan nor Egypt will want to put their country in a position of being viewed as a base for non-state actors. If this takes place and cross-border operations ensue, there is a high chance that Israel or the West in general will tell them to control the Palestinians or risk sanctions or military action. That's not a position either country's government wants to be in. Aside from that, popular sentiment in both countries is more on the Palestinian side than the Israeli side. It's unlikely the governments will want to anger their own populations. I can't imagine anything that the U.S. or Israel could offer Egypt or Jordan that would entice them to go along with this plan. This development, plan, and statement is especially surprising since Trump just finished trying to take credit for a peace deal. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.